California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. It's the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the Cal Golden Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the Wake Forest head coach before the game. This will be an important showcase for his linebacker. He understands this is hard to come back to a place you transferred out of last season. He knows so many guys on the team, but to him and said, listen, just focus on our team, your new teammates. Don't let this noise get into your head. We'll see how he's able to respond. Reese?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb, and he coughs it up inside the 20. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return you do, and a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
Motion from the wide receiver. Throwing Songa Bovatelli. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stacks, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big second down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw it with a little bit more room to work with.
The give to the lone running back. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Cal!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush, but with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Here comes the Golden Bear offense, ready to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. JKS rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the tight end. Jumped on top of the pile.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Sangapolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on 1 time in that loss last week. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Running inside, it's Wiggins. Slams his way forward, he'll get 3 out to the 11. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Clark. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense.
Punt, and he's got room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Golden Bears come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Jaren Kiave Sangapolitelli gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Golden Bears will try to punch it in on first and goal. Sangapolitelli. A little release to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. There's a Demon Deacon still down on the field, and they'll stop play to have him looked at. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. 22, ready, go! Trying to slam in. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
3rd and goal, the offense still trying to run the football here. And how about the individual effort up front by this defender, getting penetration and now setting up 4th down?
They can make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Play clock was down to 5. No need to rush things. Make sure you got it right, so they'll use the timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Fourth down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Wide receiver comes in motion. 4th down, Sangapolitelli. Lets it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Dude, you're just thinking hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Throwing Sangapolitelli. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Brings up second down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
JKS. Firing deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the RPO, complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Reads it, fires complete. Snags it, and he's open. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Here's a Demon Deacon still down on the field, and they'll stop play to have him looked at. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Run in the red zone, it's Wiggins. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Breaks free, and he might be gone. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in third and short, because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the first down, now set up first and goal.
Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Setting up the screen. No siree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Lopez wants to fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up fourth down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Going to get a stoppage here as there's an injured Cal Bear on the field. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Laterals it back. Pulls it in. It's Perry. Hits the crease. The 10. Touchdown, Cal. Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit.
He's got it down the right side. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Here's a little room there. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. And this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Throwing, Lopez. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Lopez to pass. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
They were really starting to put a drive together, and after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Got his man out of the backfield. Touchdown, Wake! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
The Golden Bears have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll move the wide receiver. Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli. Got it in the middle. It's strong. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
And finally, their big play receiver gets in the stat column with his first catch of the game. And we're here late in the second quarter. You got to give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've done a nice job taking him away and limiting his damage. Let's see if they can keep it up, though, because when this guy gets hot, he's virtually unstoppable.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He might want another play. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. That's caught. It's strong. The Demon Deacons use their second timeout. They'll have one left. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Songopolitelli. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time.
Has it! Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Demon Deacons are in the hurry-up. Here's Lopez to throw. Might be looking to run. Touchdown, Wake Forest! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Songopolitelli. Caught over the middle. It's strong. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Perry. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They go play action with Sangapolitelli. Fires to the wideout. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. And the Demon Deacons will line up to kick off and start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Catching up with the Cal Bears head coach at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. Sangapolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
And guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive.
The punt was just an illusion. They snapped it to the up end. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the 1st down, and then
might have a chance. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on 3rd down.
And the Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throwing Sangapolitelli. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. From the gun on 3rd down, Sangapolitelli. He's going for the big play. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. They've really controlled the ball on this drive, and the penalty gives them another 1st and 10. JKS. The short hands, it's Thomas. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything.
turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Going to get a stoppage here as there's an injured Cal Bear on the field. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. This time he wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight end now in motion. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Carr. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Now on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he'll be brought down.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Zings it complete to the right. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. The Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. The inside handoff. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli finds his man. It's Thomas. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Songopolitelli on the play action. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll run it from the gun, and he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Wide receiver going in motion. Songopolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, after allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that 3rd down here on the 3rd play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB. Good rhythm. This offense now has got it going. They need to pay this thing off, but that was a big one, no question.
And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Zongapolatelli, play action. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And that one will put them up here in the second half. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
Coming out with it, it's Carr. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got a man, it's Johnson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
On the run, it's Wiggins. At the 35, he's got room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick release by the QB. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Running the red zone. It's Wiggins. Maybe some room here. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Lopez. Here's a heat. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, on Cal's sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. That's caught. It's Thomas. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Throws it back. Here's the pressure. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the 4th quarter, they're going to need it.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Sangopolitelli throwing right. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
And after that incompletion at this juncture of the game, a field goal here would be nice on 4th down, obviously, but do you trust your defense to keep getting stops? If you don't, then you've got to go for it here on 4th and short.
This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. And it's good! Tie ball game here in the 4th.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. 4th quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. Lopez wants to fire. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got room at the 35. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
How about that critical moment in the 4th quarter? He hasn't really had a lot of success on the ground, but you put the ball in his hands. It's a pass play. You want to throw it, but he makes a very good decision. He tucks it. He gets the 1st down. That's a big-time play in the 4th quarter by this quarterback.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Finds a man on the right. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And that's such an underrated skill when you watch quarterbacks, man. To be able to see him, he sees the receiver breaking from the right side of the field, but you got to be able to read the coverage in front, and that's really good timing, getting the ball out of your hands, knowing when he's going to come open, and putting the ball right on it.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Davis. Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Wiggins. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Going to get a stoppage here as there's an injured Cal Bear on the field. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Makes the grab. It's Hernandez. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Demon Deacons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the wideout. Pulls and fires complete. Touchdown, Wake! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Got it. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun on 3rd down, Sangapolatelli. He wants a big play here late. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's taking the deep shot. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
A designed run for the quarterback. There he goes. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick. but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? The option look. Shakes off the defender. Got a little grass, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Throws it back. Under fire. Makes the grab. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And
he's going to take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. But second down coming.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. You got to be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already had success on the day. But sometimes you can force it in when it's just not there. That was really good coverage. I know he's good, but be smart with the football and don't try to force it into closed windows.
Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Again, it's Sangopolatelli. Finds a man in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. JKS. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Golden Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Rifles it down the middle. He got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. A first down run in the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Cal. The Golden Bears with an answer. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a drive there of 82 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall.